In light of the sexual abuse scandal sweeping the entertainment industry, the media and Washington, D.C., we need to talk about creepy Uncle Joe. Well, that's not my invention. That's what the Washington Post labelled him back in 2015. Although written in a weird tongue-in-cheek style, the article cites numerous instances where Joe Biden made women uncomfortable by touching and grabbing them. But here's something way creepier than that. The way Uncle Joe behaves around children. Now let's be clear, Joe Biden has admitted no wrongdoing. No accusations of sexual harassment have been levelled against him, at least publicly. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. But we need to talk about this because one Twitter thread alone, posted by activist and commentator Richard Mills, highlighting the subject, has been retweeted nearly 20,000 times. This is going viral. Biden is also signaling that he plans to run for president in 2020. Current polls show that Biden would beat Trump. This could become a major issue on the campaign trail. So let's take a look. This is probably the most famous example. Biden leans uncomfortably close to a 13-year-old girl, whispers something in her ear, then tries to kiss her as she instinctively jerks away.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, well, nice to see you guys.
Now, this one actually made the news at the time. They said the 13-year-old girl, Margaret Coons, didn't think what Biden said or did was creepy. Except she didn't say anything. It was her father, Senator Christopher Coons, who claims she said that. I reached out to Margaret Coons to clarify whether or not she thought it was creepy and to ask her what Biden said. I received no response. The official story is that Biden was reassuring the girl that his own daughter was 13 when he was sworn in and not to be nervous about being in front of cameras. Except that in all the years Biden was sworn in as senator, his daughter was never at the age of 13. But I'm sure that that's all completely normal. In this clip, Biden appears to grope the chest area of a little girl. The close-up shows her visibly pull away right as it happens. But I'm sure that's completely normal. Biden seems to have a thing for touching, smelling and stroking girls' hair, as seen in this clip. But I'm sure that's completely normal. In this clip, Biden strokes the girl's hair before whispering something in her ear.
Did you want to get Vice President? There we go.
He then asks for a picture with the girl alone.
Can I go with just alone?
Senator Jim Risch then says, "Dad's going to stand pretty close."
Dad's gonna stand pretty close.
Biden appears to tell the girl, quote, "If I was young."
By the way, if I was young and I had to choose parties.
But I'm sure that's all completely normal. In this clip, Biden kisses a young girl 3 times as she squirms uncomfortably, while he says, "Don't tell anybody."
Title. He's entitled. This is a long day. Walking. That's right, everybody. Don't tell me what.
But I'm sure that's completely normal. In this clip, Biden tells a girl, quote, "No serious guys until you're 31. Which is one of his favourite things to say to children.
Lucky man. Lucky man.
He's having fun. Thank you, sir.
No serious guys for 30 years.
He then poses with the girl for a photo while putting his hand around her midriff. And then whispers something into her ear.
Everybody else is looking forward to.
But I'm sure that's completely normal. In this clip, Biden asks another of his favourite questions, how old the child is.
Come on over here. Good to see you, Molly. How old are you, honey?
12.
Before weirdly stroking the face of her younger sister.
Grandpa's one of those guys.
That's nice of you to
No, I'm
say.
not saying. He knows I mean.
Oh, that's
The mother seems keen to leave quickly, but I'm sure that's all completely normal. In this clip, Biden again tells a young girl no dating until you're 30 before putting his hand near her breast.
You remember what I told you last time I saw you? Do you remember what I told you? No, not smile. No date till you're 30.
But I'm sure that's completely normal. Here's an entire montage of Biden telling girls, quote, no dates until you're 30.
Mr.
How old
Vice
are you?
President, my sister
Just
Fran.
remember, no dates till you're 30. You're turning 11. You're beautiful. Just remember, no dates till you're 30. Just remember, 30 years old. No dates till 30. Hey, Mia, how old are you? Just remember, no dates till you're 30 years old. What's this child's name? How old
my
are you,
goddaughter.
Grace? Just remember, no dates till you're 30. So you gotta remember. How old are you? Just remember, no dates till you're 30. You get over here by me, okay? Oh, you girls are beautiful. Thank you. Just remember, no guys till you're 30. Come on, you get over here. Both of you. Slide it. And girls, remember, no dates till you're 30 years old.
But again, I'm sure that's completely normal. In this clip, a young girl catches Biden's attention. He then asks the 6-year-old girl if she's 17.
Beautiful child. How old are you, 17? Oh, 6.
He then begins stroking the girl's face before her mother draws attention to the cameras.
Do you have any
What
other
do you think
family?
about all those cameras?
Biden then strokes the girl's hair again and tells her, you guessed it.
No dates or boys till you're 30 years old.
He then strokes her hair and kisses her again. He then grabs on her face and hair again. But I'm sure that's completely normal. In this clip where Biden is meeting 3 teenage girls, he trots out his favorite line.
3 teenagers.
I want to know if you have a big cancer.
Oh, I got concertina wire.
All right, good. You need it. Just remember, no serious guys in the 30s.
That's right.
That's all you got to remember.
Good
It's all
advice.
One girl then calls out for her dad.
Okay.
Here we go.
Well, let's get the senator in here.
And appears in a rush to leave the room. But I'm sure that was completely normal. This clip, Biden again asks a girl aged around 8 if she's 15.
How old are you, 15?
He then whispers something in their ears once again. The same thing happens again in this clip where he asks an 11-year-old girl if she's 17.
And how old are you, 17? You're 11?
Before the obligatory hair sniffing and whispering.
Good to see you.
But I'm sure that's completely normal. The former vice president's behaviour appears to extend to females of all ages. Here's Uncle Joe grabbing Ashton Carter's wife, Stephanie, before smelling her hair. She's obviously uncomfortable. But I'm sure that's completely normal. He was even caught on camera giving a weird, endless hug to Hillary Clinton. But seriously, imagine how the left would react if it was President Trump behaving like Joe Biden did. They'd be up in arms. They'd be calling for an investigation. Remember, they freaked out when Trump said he'd date his own daughter, which admittedly was a bit odd. So what about this? Last week, a Secret Service agent told Cassandra Fairbanks that Biden would, quote, mess with every single woman or teen, and that a Christmas get-together at the VP's house had to be cancelled, quote, because Biden would grope all of our wives and girlfriends' asses. He also said that the service often had to protect female agents from him, and that Biden was prone to parading around the VP residence late at night with no clothes on. I mean, stark, naked, Weinstein-level stuff, said the agent. During one alleged incident in 2009, Biden cupped the breast of a Secret Service agent's girlfriend during a photo, prompting the agent to shove Biden and almost hit him. The agent was subsequently suspended for a week, according to the source. Men would often stand in front of female agents and Navy women or create false pretenses to have them leave the room just to get them away from Biden, according to the agent. Best-selling author Ronald Kessler previously claimed in his book that Biden was fond of swimming naked and that female Secret Service agents found that offensive. Congress has paid out $17 million in secret settlements to victims of sexual harassment. Now again, this is just an accusation, but former Trump campaign official James Brower claims that Joe Biden is one of the individuals named in these sealed settlement deals. It would be incredibly naive to think that this isn't going to come up if Biden runs for president in 2020. Indeed, many on the left are terrified that it could sink Biden's campaign and hand Trump a second term. The Huffington Post, Salon.com, and the Daily Beast have all published articles recently begging Biden not to run for office. And again, no evidence of actual wrongdoing has been brought forward. But when you watch these clips, and considering the current climate, you can begin to understand how Joe Biden earned his nickname. Please click the big red button to subscribe. It really helps me when you do that, and click the bell to allow notifications so you never miss a new video.